My parents demanded I sell my $80,000 vintage car collection to pay for my sister's wedding. Then, my grandfather found out. My parents sat me down with printed photos of my vintage car collection and their estimated values from online auction sites. My mom had prepared an actual presentation about my car hoarding problem. I'm 27, and I've been restoring vintage cars since I was 15 with my grandfather Victor. 4 cars worth about $80,000 total. A 67 Mustang we restored together, a 70 Barracuda, a 69 Camaro I spent 3 years rebuilding, and a 65 Corvette he gifted me at graduation. My sister Isabel's wedding had morphed into a massive production. 300 guests, $15,000 venue, $8,000 dress. Total, $75,000. My parents had saved $30,000, but mom got caught up competing with the groom's wealthy family. Ryan, my dad started, your sister only gets married once. Family helps family. Mom jumped in. Those cars just sit in storage. Your sister's future happiness depends on starting her marriage off right. Her happiness depends on a $75,000 party? I asked. It's the most important day of her life, mom snapped. As her older brother, you should want to give that to her. I looked at Isabel, who was staring at her hands. Is this really what you want? She glanced at mom. Yeah, it would be amazing. Mom says Thomas's family will think less of us if we don't have a proper wedding. Mom called me selfish and materialistic. Dad said real men make sacrifices for family. I left without finishing dinner. The harassment was relentless. 47 texts, emails, Facebook posts about ungrateful children, but those cars weren't just vehicles. The Mustang has grandpa's initials carved in the dashboard. The Barracuda was bought with 3 years of minimum wage. The Camaro was paid for by warehouse shifts. I drove to Grandpa Victor's house. He was in his garage. You look like someone ran over your dog. What's wrong? I told him everything. His face went from surprise to a cold fury I'd rarely seen. Patricia wants you to sell the Mustang, the one we built together? All of them, Grandpa. She says I'm being selfish. He pulled out his phone. Go inside and make coffee. This is going to take a minute. I heard him on the phone, voice getting louder. Disappointed. Lost your damn minds. Your parents will be here in 30 minutes. My parents arrived flustered. Mom's face was red. Dad, this is between Ryan and... Sit down, Patricia. Grandpa's voice was steel. She sat. I'm going to speak, and you're going to listen. No interruptions. They both nodded. Ryan's cars are not just possessions. That Mustang, I was battling cancer when we restored it. That Corvette, I gave it to him because he's the only one who understood why these machines matter. Mom tried to interrupt, but Grandpa held up a hand. $75,000 for a one-day party? When you got married, it cost $3,000. You're trying to buy your way into some social circle that doesn't give a damn about you. The Andersons, Mom started. The Andersons are broke, Grandpa said flatly. Richard took out 3 mortgages on his house. Jennifer's magazine wedding was paid for with credit cards they're still paying off. I know, because Richard asked me for a loan last year. My parents exchanged shocked looks. Ryan is not selling his cars, not one piece. If I hear you've suggested it again, there will be consequences. I'm 78 years old, Patricia. My will is very specific. The house, the investments, the properties, over $2 million. Keep pressuring Ryan, and you'll find out how quickly I can amend it. The silence was deafening. That's blackmail, Dad said quietly. No, Michael, it's consequences. You want to destroy family relationships over money? It works both ways. Grandpa put his hand on my shoulder. Ryan, those cars are yours. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty. He looked at my parents. You have a choice. A wedding you can afford and a family that stays intact. Or keep pushing this insanity and lose more than you're prepared to. What's it going to be? Mom stood abruptly. We're leaving. 3 weeks later, Isabel called crying. The giant wedding was never her dream. It was Mom's. She'd wanted a small ceremony with 50 people. Mom had pushed for the extravaganza. Grandpa offered his backyard for the real wedding. Small, intimate, meaningful. When Isabel canceled everything, Mom went nuclear. But Isabel held firm. The actual wedding was perfect. 50 guests, a $600 dress, catering at cost. Total, $5,000. Grandpa's speech. Love isn't about the show you put on. Ryan knows that. It's why he wouldn't sell his cars. Each one represents years of patient work and genuine passion. You can't buy that.